Today on Cutlers Court.
You have brought your long-term boyfriend to our court because you want him to put a ring on it. Tell me why that hasn't happened.
Can I say something before we start?
You have 30 seconds.
I did not come here to argue, fight, fuss. I want marriage. But if that's not what you want, I'm gone. It's no more playing for me.
Why do you want to get married?
I'm not doing nothing that's wifey material no more if I'm not a real wife. And that's what he wants.
We'll find out today, will she stay or will she go? This is Cutlers Court. Jade Billingsley is bringing her boyfriend of 6 years to court with an ultimatum. Set a wedding date or stop wasting her time. Don't ask her to do wifey things if she's not a wife. Jordan Perilou claims he and his girlfriend were both against marriage when they got together, but now she's changed her mind. He says they already share a life, so why does he have to make her his wife?
Your Honor, this is case 1039, Billingsley versus Perilou.
Thank you, sir. Good day, everyone.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. Miss Billingsley.
Yes.
You have brought your long-term boyfriend to our court because you want him to put a ring on it.
Yes.
So when did you all meet?
So we met at the hotel. We worked together. Jordan, like me and him, we just literally connected. Like we were talking. He was like a friend. It wasn't nobody that I was like actually attracted to or anything like that because he was younger than me. So I was used to dating older men. I had a baby at the time and he was young. So months went by and we were like kicking it every day, talking every day, and my feelings grew. So he's coming over to my house every day. I let him meet my daughter. He invited us to his sister's party. So I'm just like, he's actually kind of cool.
But let me ask you, did you know that he liked you?
No.
Okay, so y'all were just
Like,
both
we were
on the
literally
friend
friends.
vibe.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
You all were vibing as friends. You
Yes.
realized, he's not so bad after
Yeah,
all.
and I was
Okay.
having other issues in my relationships at the time with the other men I was talking to, and I was telling him all about that. I was telling him like what I was going through with my daughter's dad and all the men I was dealing with, and he was literally there for me. Like he was nice. He was giving me stuff. Like he has a good heart. So I'm just like, I'm actually kind of feeling him. Time went on. We went to a Jay-Z concert, and we just made it official after that.
Jay-Z will do that for you.
Okay, we had it was a vibe. So later on, his house burned down.
Oh.
So I was already in the process of moving. So I'm just like, we might as well,
Move in together.
move in together.
So that's why you play kind of hard to get like,
It wasn't that. It's just that I genuinely had developed a friendship with her, so I just, I wanted to respect that. Just to add a few little key points to what she missed out on. It wasn't my house that burned down. It was like my office workspace. I'm an entrepreneur. I got a clothing line. We edit videos. We shoot music videos. So at the time, this was like my work hub. I lost everything. I lost all my merchandise. I lost everything. And I had to, at that point, figure out how to start over, how to bounce back from that.
Right.
She was there at the time. She was very supportive of me. I was kind of just like in limbo for a while. So she was like, hey, you can come over here, stay here, you feel me? Like, not stay here, you feel me? But while you figure it out, you have a place.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went over there, and that's where our relationship developed.
So after you all moved in, who made the next move to get to that?
I ain't gonna lie, she was irresistible to me. Like, it was like I couldn't, because it's like I'm with my best friend, like I'm in a time of need, and like my best friend came through. And it's like, I know she got all this going on with whoever she got that going on with, but I feel like I could, I could fill that void for her because she's filling the void for me. You know what I'm saying? Like we connected on it, so.
So Ms. Billingsley, so he moves in with you, you all connect on that level. How many men were you involved with at this point where Mr. Perilou moves in with you and you all start connecting like that?
Like when we actually moved in together, because it was one man, because I had went through his phone before we had moved in together.
Whose phone?
His, Jordan's.
Why'd you go through his phone?
Because he's very nonchalant. And
Is that a crime?
When you're trying to communicate, it is, yeah.
And so you felt like it must be something he's hiding from me?
Yes.
That was a huge,
Wait, hold on.
huge thing in our
I didn't
relationship.
say that I'm just saying, is that what she was feeling? I'm not saying that it was right or wrong, Mr. Cutler.
He's very nonchalant about in general or about?
Like, in general, but especially when I'm ready to talk about something or if I'm passionate about something, I'm trying to get him on board. He's just looking at me like a blank stare. And I'm just like, hello, can you hear me talking? Like, hello?
His nonchalance made you say, I'm gonna go through his phone. So you go through his phone, what do you find?
Whew. When I went through his phone, I was totally shocked. Like, I was mind blown. I was very hurt. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, this is my first time ever being hurt by a man. When I went through his phone, it threw me off because he was always present. He was always there. He was talking to so many different women. And I was hurt. Like, my pride was crushed.
And that's exactly what it was, Your Honor. It was literally just whatever she feels like she saw, we can talk about whatever it is. So she's seen some things that she was unclear on. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't respect you going through my phone. I don't do that. I've never did that in no relationship. None of my friends, none of my homegirls, none of that. But since we're here, I will give you what you're asking for. This person is this. This is nothing serious. That's what it is.
Okay, did that not happen?
That did not happen. I spoke to the other women because I went upstairs. I was like in a rage at this point because my daughter loves him. Like, he's such a fun, lovable guy.
Okay, wait, let me stop you. So you go through the phone, you find all these women. Are you finding just phone numbers, text messages? What are you
Not
finding?
work related at all. Like, literally, hey, are you outside? Okay, I'm 10 minutes away.
And it's like, we meeting up, we
Yeah,
hooking
and they're
up,
having sex.
and you know that they are actually, it says that they're not
She don't
a
have
hint.
no proof.
Wait a minute, wait.
She don't have
is
no
it
proof.
a hint, like, this is probably what it is, or is it, I need you to do X, Y, Z?
Or it was really good last night when you coming back over kind
None of that. I promise. I promise.
I promise it wasn't
You weren't
that.
good?
Wasn't none of that.
Exactly.
Cutler. Stop it.
It wasn't none of that.
It was, hey, I'm outside. It's like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock. What you outside
I'm
for?
an entrepreneur.
They're sending pictures.
I sell
It's
clothes.
like these kind of pictures in his phone. So I'm just like,
What
oh, yeah.
size you wear?
How long had he been living with you when this took place?
Probably about 8 months.
Oh. Okay,
No, I'm not
that
living
wasn't.
with her. We're living together. Let's make that clear.
Woo!
I'm not
Okay.
living with her.
You can call it living together,
Oh.
living with you. Let me just say this. You living dangerously, mainly, if that's what's going on.
Up next,
Me and her, whenever we're on and off, I don't just go out and blatantly cheat on her. Whenever it's a situation where she's like, you know what, you go do you, I'm going to do me.
Well, Ms. Billingsley, I'm just gonna tell you, if you say, fine, you go do you and I'm gonna do me, he's gonna go do him and then do her. And see, that's not what you want. So don't tell him that because that's what he's gonna do.
You can't say, go do you, because that's exactly what he's gonna do.
So you go through his phone, what do you find?
He was talking to so many different women.
How long had he been living with you when this took place?
Probably about 8 months.
Oh. Okay,
No, I'm
that
not living
wasn't.
with her. We're living together. Make that clear.
Woo! Okay.
You can call it living together, living with you. Let me just say this. You living dangerously, mainly, if that's what's going on.
Once the cheating started happening, I kicked him out.
Okay, so let's get to the cheating.
This
So,
is the thing.
Now, hold on. I'm starting from the premise that, unfortunately, you all were in two different places.
Right.
She's here thinking that marriage-y, and you are just kicking it with your friend with occasional benefits here and there.
Right. But
Okay.
obviously with intention that we would both grow in the direction that we planned on growing from at the beginning, if that makes sense.
It does
Okay,
make
wait.
sense. But while
was
you
the-
were anticipating all this growing, you still had these other women over there.
Kind of.
No, ain't no
Kinda,
kinda.
yeah.
Either.
See, this is what it is. Me and her, whenever we're on and off, I don't just go out and blatantly cheat on her. Whenever it's a situation where she's like, you know what, you go do you, I'm going to do me,
I'm
then
speaking out of hurt when he says that. I don't want him to actually go do him.
Ms. Billingsley, I'm just going to tell you, if you say, you go do you and I'm going to do me, he's going to go do him and then do her. And see, that's not what you want. So don't tell him that because that's what he's going to do.
But I'm speaking out of hurt. So as a friend, you should know where I'm coming from.
Nope.
I'm just seeing your phone.
No, ma'am.
Why?
It came out your mouth. If you don't want him to do that, you need to find another way to tell him I'm hurt. And you know a great way to tell him you hurt? I'm hurt.
And I did.
I don't like this.
And then when he was nonchalant and looking at me like a blank stare, like he didn't do anything, that's when he had to go because I wasn't getting no reaction out of him.
I understand. But you can't say, go do you, because that's exactly what he's going to do.
To me, that's our biggest thing. That's the reason we're not taking the marriage step, because our communication. So I feel like 99% of the problems that we go through, they all come back to our communication. So she wants me to commit to her, she wants me to be married to her, but she's not committed to what we're doing together.
What is it that you think she needs to do that will show you you're ready for this commitment? Because you're like, we're committed to something, but what's the something?
Right. So my biggest thing is nobody's perfect. So
Oh.
only thing I want you to do is work on the things that I feel that are
What are those things?
So those things are like scheduling with the kids. Like, I'm very structured. I feel like, look, kids need to be doing this. When you get home, do this. After that, do this. Take a bath, get into bed. She's like, you're too structured. They need to have a little free time. They just got home. They don't need to be doing homework. And I'm like, maybe in a fantasy land, but the reality of it is we have 2 kids that need to understand the structure of life, because when they grow up, they're gonna need structure.
But I told him I'm at my cap of helping. I'm only doing girlfriend activities. I'm not doing wife activities. So
She wants to be a team player and she's okay with it, but right now you got her on the practice squad and she want to be in the starting lineup.
Right,
That's the
but
problem.
you're not
She wants to
doing
be
starting
QB1.
lineup things. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to be a business partner as a girlfriend.
Okay, all right, there it is. I was like, okay, it's something else going on. So when you say a business partner, are you saying he wants you to put up money?
Sometimes he have, but sometimes he's like, hey, can you do this on the computer? Can you do
my
like
marketing?
the numbers and stuff like that? All that's great, but I'm still hurt by you cheating. Like you haven't made up. He's like, you need to put your emotions to the side. Think logical. How can I think logical and you're still moving sneaky?
That's an understatement.
Yes.
A huge disconnect about the status of your relationship, about where your relationship is going, about when your relationship is going.
Exactly.
About your business relationship. You all are just missing on every level. Miscommunication, misconnecting, the whole 9 yards. And you all need some help. And one of the ways we're going to help you is to let you hear from one of our experts, Ms. Chandria Harris, who is a career and a marriage counselor, who's going to talk to you about all these multiple businesses you got going and how it affects your relationship with each other, because that is clearly a problem. So, Tashi, would you show Ms. Harris in, please?
Hi.
Up next,
2 ships passing in the night. One wants marriage, one doesn't.
He is all about business. And until he gets what he wants, I don't think marriage is his priority.
I'm getting a clear picture here. There is a huge disconnect. You all are just missing on every level, the whole 9 yards. And one of the ways we're going to help you is to let you hear from one of our experts, who is a career and a marriage counselor, who's going to talk to you about all these multiple businesses you got going and how it affects your relationship with each other, because that is clearly a problem. Our litigants need some help from you. You've been listening to them about their various businesses and you've read their court papers. First of all, tell us your credentials and experience.
Yeah, so I'm Chandria Harris, a global executive coach. I've been in business for about 7 years. My firm is Higher Cultures, and where we support C-suite leaders with people development.
So we've got a situation here where Mr. Perilou primarily has a number of businesses he's trying to start. He says on behalf of him and Ms. Billingsley, but their multiple businesses are really impacting their relationship, among other things. What can you share with them to help them maybe move past this point?
Yeah, so I had a chance to actually meet with a couple and do a session. And in our session, we were able to really lean into an assessment tool to really focus on their communication styles, their tendencies, and their patterns. And as you all know, life, career, marriage, all intertwined. Their styles are really, really different, or it would be such a struggle to be compatible. However, with self-awareness, you all can do a lot together. You have to really stretch outside of your own tendencies to understand each other.
There's also a disconnect about marriage. One of them is really thinking, okay, well, this is heading toward marriage. The other's like, no, we said we weren't really focusing on that. How do you address that? How do you reconcile that?
So I think they really have to level set on what they want right now and work towards that. So Jade, I know you're ready to get married and you all have been best friends for a very long time, so something is already there. I think you should just separate your business for a little bit, focus on your relationship as you all begin to submerge back together. Systems create success.
Ms. Harris, thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you.
With our experts' comments, you all's testimony, me and Judge Cutler need to deliberate, and we're going to come back with some thoughts for both of you.
Okay, cool.
Tasha, would you show our litigants out, please?
2 ships passing in the night. One wants marriage, one doesn't.
He is all about business, and until he gets what he wants, I don't think marriage is his priority.
Now, you say marriage is not his priority. Is Ms. Billingsley his priority?
I think there's something between them. They have a desire for each other.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's bring our litigants back in.
Can I say something before we start?
Okay, you have 30 seconds.
Jordan, I just want to say I did not come here to argue. I truly love you. I don't want nobody else. I want marriage, but if that's not what you want, I'm gone. It's no more playing for me. Can I say something before we start?
You don't trust us?
I do. I just want to say something though.
Okay, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, Jordan, I did not come here to argue. I want to understand our issue, actually work on them together because I truly love you. I don't want nobody else. I want marriage, but if that's not what you want, I'm gone. It's no more playing for me.
Obviously, I love you. You hold a very special place in my heart, but I do not feel like that we can communicate about key issues to help us move to the next level. So if we cannot work on communication, we cannot get married.
So you're not ruling it out, you're just saying not right this minute.
I'm saying not until we can communicate. I'm tired of being the one that just let her do what she want to because of her emotions.
I'm gonna tell you point blank, if you're tired of giving, then you're not ready for marriage. Because marriage is a give and a take.
It's more giving than taking.
It's more giving than taking.
Amen.
So if you're like, I'm tired of giving.
Well, then you done.
If he's not ready for that, then I'm done.
All right, well, I think you made Judge Dana's recommendation real easy.
If you are ready for the next level, the hardest thing is to realize we have to leave some things behind at these other levels to get to the next level. And sometimes we are so busy holding this door open, we can't look and see what other doors are being provided to us. And I'm not saying you got to close the door and just like,
That's what I'm
saying
to do.
No, because you got a baby together, right?
What does that mean?
You got to
It means
co-parent.
you got to co-parent.
You got to co-parent.
Okay. If we can't communicate, how can we co-parent effectively?
You're going to have to figure it out.
I think some of the resentment and anger you feel that is impeding your ability to communicate about your child will dissipate when you move on romantically. Because you are mad at him.
From a romantic perspective.
From a romantic, but when you're like, okay, you know what, you're just another human being, then you can start to effectively communicate with that person.
But he's gonna have to wait until I heal.
And you have to effectively work on healing. This child deserves both of her parents. And this child needs to see how you can be effective even in a negative situation. And the thing is, you don't want the father of your child saying this and that about his mama and vice versa. The child needs to know you all are the best things in the world. Your child is looking to you for that to happen. And I know it's hard, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. But if you love your children and want to put them first, sometimes we have to do things that we don't like.
But I'm really ready to put me first. I'm ready to put me first because I've been putting everybody else first.
And that's
so
the problem.
Therefore,
when
I'm ready to heal, when we can effectively communicate, that's when we can co-parent.
She wanted to put her first and front the team, and that is the problem.
What team? There's no team. There's no team.
Ms. Billingsley, here's the thing. We've given you our advice. I hope this is a heat of the moment reaction that you have and that you will, in all things, put your children first. And so I'm going to leave it at that. That is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.
I'm hurt. What happened today, I wasn't expecting, and I'm done. Like, if we're not gonna get married, I'm done. He's gonna have to wait for me to heal until we can co-parent like he wants to do, but he's gonna have to be on my time on that.
I ain't about to keep trying with somebody who feel like they just won't run the show and that they can't commit to a family and a team. Business goes on. Things would be a lot smoother without somebody half in, half out with me. So that's where we at with it.
Today on Cutlers Court.
You slashed her tires.
Yeah,
And that was your only car you had between you two?
yeah.
That wasn't smart.
She gangster too, though. You gotta get belligerent back sometimes, man. She gangster too, man.
We've been drinking like a gallon of Taylor Port. You know, Taylor Port's strong.
Y'all lit by this time.
Lit.
My neighbors gotta call me and tell me that she's busting out my windows, calling out my name. I'm not even home.
Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I know y'all
That's the longest
actually
we've been-
talked and interacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all want to get back together?
We'll find out today if he is ordered to pay. This
Oh, my
is
Lord.
Cutlers Court. Tiffany Martin is suing her ex-boyfriend for $480 in property damage after he stole her car and slashed all 4 tires during an argument. Despite their ups and downs, she hopes they can reconcile their relationship. But first, she wants him to pay for the damage he caused. Jonathan Polite admits he punctured the tires because they were ones he purchased and wanted to prove a point to his ungrateful girlfriend. He claims he's already paid for the damage and doesn't owe her a dime.
Your Honor, this is case number 1197, Martin versus Polite.
Thank you, Tashi. Ms. Martin,
Yes.
you have brought Mr. Polite here to court because although your relationship may be over, you still want what's due to you. Is that right?
Yes, for sure.
All right, talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Me and Jonathan was dating for about 2 years. I've been knowing him since high school. We reconnected in 2021. We started, just dating for the first 30 days, seeing how things go. I ended up moving in with him.
After 30 days?
30 days?
Yeah, after 30 days, because I've been knowing him since high school, but I know it was real fast. It was. Everybody said, like, that's too fast.
I'm not here to judge on that part.
Yeah.
But that 30 days.
I mean, I've heard of a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee or something, but you...
Right. Nah, yeah.
30
I
days?
just jumped right in.
All right, you in. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so I'm living with him. He's going to work, everything like that. He ended up getting in a car accident. So, but at this time, he's using my car.
And you were okay with that?
Yeah, I was okay with that.
Okay.
Because, at that time, I was only working 5 minutes from the house. So that it wasn't really too bad.
Okay.
So after that, I started noticing things. Jonathan was, being sneaky and, cheating.
Wait.
Cheating, for sure.
So you absolutely are sure he was cheating?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, tell me why you're sure he was cheating.
Because it was one day where I needed him to pick me up from work. And we talking all through my shift. And he literally was 45 minutes late. But how you 45 minutes late if we stay 5 minutes from the house?
He was supposed to be at the house and come get you?
And come get me from work on time. And so when I call his phone, I'm talking to him, he yelling, blaming me. But it's like, why are you blaming me and you late picking me up from work? I'm waiting outside in the cold. Because it was real cold outside.
You live in Chicago?
In Chicago.
Baby.
We right there by the lake.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there just waiting. And he gets there, he's yelling, screaming like it's my fault. But I'm like, okay, that's when I know he's guilty. Because whenever he gets riled up and get the yelling and screaming, I know, like, okay, he been doing something. But why would you not pick me up on time, though? Like,
if you're going to do this right.
Exactly.
If you're going to be a player, we got to have true player moves.
Right.
I got you.
Men don't know nothing about that. So,
So is that in the player rule
Men don't know
book?
nothing about that.
If you're playing around, pick up your number one on time?
don't that
Especially
make
if you
sense?
didn't say
It's in my car, right?
in her car, and you 5 minutes away, you better be 5 minutes away.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how
tell
that
him.
goes. All right.
So apparently Mr. Polite didn't get the handbook, so...
He was not being polite, Mr. Polite.
I get it. I take that.
So, Mr. Polite, how you gonna be 45 minutes late picking your girl up?
5 minutes away.
Hey, when I work, sometimes they ask me to stay overtime. I stay overtime, and she knows that. I
He
be
didn't
working
work
over
this
50.
day?
Okay,
He
but
didn't work
wait.
this day.
Hold on. I've been doing this for a minute.
Okay, listen.
I hear everything.
Okay,
You can't pull it over me. So let's walk through it.
yes, ma'am.
You saying you were at work. Were you at work or were you at home?
It's been several times I've been late picking her up, and it's probably work.
We ain't talking about that time. We talking about this time. I can do this all day with
Yeah, I don't recall this day, ma'am, but it wasn't no other lady.
you. Credibility. So here's where you started. This is where you are.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right. I'm watching you, Mr. Polite.
So, Miss Cutler, right there, that was a red flag for me.
A little
So,
bit. This is a red flag. I got a red flag.
right,
Penalty.
exactly. So initially, I'm like, okay, I wasn't thinking about going through his phone, but I'm like, you know what, let me go through his phone and see.
That's the next step. You got to do it.
Exactly. So I went through Messenger, and I see he was talking to his ex-girlfriend. He was sending, private part pics. Same pics he sent to me, though.
The same
The same, no, the same exact pics.
You mean
Like,
he's too lazy just to take new pictures? I mean, come on, Mr. Polite. I mean,
We would break up off and on. No, we would break up off and on, and I would go talk to my ex again. You know what I'm saying? But I really be working though. I really be working. Like, I don't know about this day, but she's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, so you have checked the phone. He's messaging his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, and sending her special pictures.
Yes, and she's sending pics too and videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
videos.
She's stepping up her game.
Yeah, she's sending. I mean, I don't want to.
Please don't. I don't.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want you
It's
to.
just videos.
Videos,
Okay.
Nasty
Yeah.
videos.
Oh,
He couldn't even delete it.
he didn't even
care.
delete it.
He don't care. That's the person that don't care.
Player moves. Got to play if you're gonna play. All right. So you're pretty sure he's cheating
Yeah, for sure.
with this person?
No, with somebody else. The
With
only
somebody
reason
else.
why is because she out of state.
Okay.
So
he
she
can't
not
get
in
to it.
reach.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
got you.
But that's the only reason.
That's the only reason. But he
That's
was
all.
messing with somebody
Okay.
for sure in Chicago.
That's
for
all.
sure.
Okay.
Nah, I really be working. Like, she would come to my, I swear to God, it'd be Saturday, right? They call me into work, I'm on call, you know what I'm saying? Like, my job, like, they need me at my job, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she'd be like, you not working today. I promise you I'm working today. Oh, so what time you got lunch? 11 o'clock, or I'll be there. She's showing up to my job on my lunch break. Not only
Yeah.
she's showing up to my job on my
Right.
lunch break, my mom in the car now.
Oh,
She got my mom involved in this. Like, I'm
Yeah, for sure.
and I'm working on
Yeah,
weekends,
that's my
Saturdays,
dog.
Sundays.
Yeah,
I work over 60 hours a week sometimes.
And so mom is like,
She's on her side.
I have this image of like a lowrider black mom, girlfriend,
Yup.
glasses.
Yup.
and they-
She was in the
they
That's
front
exactly,
seat.
yup.
Yeah, she in the
Yup.
front
That's
seat.
I
He in the
mean-
back. He got in the back seat when his lunch. Like, oh, I know you was bringing my mom. I'm like, yeah, you know.
That's how I do. That's how I do.
Nah, she's psycho crazy though.
So then,
No.
no.
It sounds like to me she's on to something.
Wait a minute, she
But-
crazy like a fox.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Dana.
Up next,
So neighbor calls you and says what?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend's crazy. She drove the car on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? She's calling out your name, busting out your window. But that's like, if I was there, she would have been trying to beat, trying to beat me up.
He was sending, private park pics. Same pics he sending me though.
You mean he's too lazy just to take new pictures? I mean, come on, Mr. Polite. Why are you sending these pictures to your ex?
We break up off and on for a couple days. I don't know if we getting back together. Like, I mean,
How long were you all together?
At this time, we was together about 7, 8 months.
Okay, and how many times have you all broken up and gotten back together?
1,000.
Okay, so if
It's a regular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll go
now that I
missing.
think
Well,
about
we
it.
want to talk for a day or two and then go back.
if that is what you all do, like the first time you're like, oh man, we done. The 17th time you like,
She'll get over it.
she'll get over it. I'll be back in a
Yeah.
couple days.
But
And that couple of days, that's not a true breakup. That's just how y'all function.
I don't know. I don't
It's
think-
dysfunctional, but that's how you function.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to Tennessee during one of our breakups. I'm driving to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And I get calls over and over again. What you doing? You out? You cheating? I'm not cheating. I'm going to my people's in Tennessee, right? My neighbors got to call me and tell me that she's busting out my windows, calling out my name. I'm not even home.
Whose windows
That's
are
one.
those?
And no, that's the side window. That's still broken right now because it costs a lot. But she did help me.
This is your house?
Yeah. Well, my mother, she passed away.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
she left me to the house. She left me the house.
Okay, so this is your mother's house.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's now yours.
Yes.
So neighbor calls you and says what?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend's crazy. She drove the car on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? She's calling out your name, busting out your window. But that's like, if I was there, she would have been trying to beat, trying to beat me up.
So what did you do at that point? You get this call. What do you do?
There's nothing I can do. I'm halfway to Tennessee.
He wasn't even out of Illinois. He just kept going. Like, he stopped answering his phone. I mean,
Okay, wait. Let's pull up and look at that. You driven up on the porch and you took out the windows and you thought he was gonna come back and say, hey babe, what's up? You thought that's what
Well-
She helped me pay for him though. I give her that.
that window, I was trying to get some of my stuff, and I ain't had no key. So I climbed through the window. It's not like,
Okay.
I didn't bust the whole entire window. It's that one window so I could open up and climb through. But that's it.
What did you use to bust out the window?
Why were you yelling his name while you did it? I'm like, okay, baby,
I
but
thought he
you
was in
yelling
there
his
with
name.
somebody or something. Like, I thought he was in there with somebody, but I used a little rock. I didn't even think that it was gonna really buzz. But when it
my
did,
Lord.
I just came in there and got in there and just got some of my stuff that I needed.
That's breaking and entering, Your Honor.
So,
Well,
but I lived there technically, because we had moved into
the house.
Yes, the house.
So, Miss Martin, you didn't took out windows, you didn't yell, you go in and get your stuff.
Yeah, I go get my stuff. A couple days later, me and him get back together. Because I apologized, and I did pay for the window.
You did pay? Well, of
Not
course,
that
makes it okay.
Yeah, I paid for the window. I actually was trying to smooth things over by cooking him dinner.
By cursing me out and cooking the dinner?
No.
So
I put the pot roast, but I told him, I'm like, the pot roast takes 6 hours to cook.
Okay.
It wasn't even an hour and a half. He's like, I'm gonna eat some now. I'm like, it's raw meat. That's stupid. What are you doing? Me and him get to arguing real bad. I'm like, you know what? You getting too belligerent. I'm gonna go to my house, cause I got my own house.
Hey, she gangster too, though. You gotta get belligerent back sometimes, man. She gangster too, man.
Well, hold on. Go ahead.
Sometimes.
Gangster, right? Okay.
Go ahead.
So you go to your house.
I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to my crib. I feel better being at my house. And at this time, we've been drinking like a gallon of Taylor Port. Taylor Port is strong, very, very strong wine.
A gallon?
Yeah, a gallon. Just me
What
and him.
is
It's a wine.
He drank way more than me, though.
Okay. But y'all lit by this time.
We lit.
Okay.
Lit.
So
y'all go to your house.
we didn't make it to my house. We get 10 minutes up the street. He's like, oh, I don't want to go to your house and then do it at your house. I'm like, nah, I want to go to my house.
Okay, y'all driving from Evanston to Chicago lit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a 20-minute. It's a 20-minute.
Bad choices.
It's only like a 20-minute drive.
You're driving lit.
Yeah.
One block out the driveway. Any one of those is
doesn't
not a
matter.
good choice. Okay, don't do that again.
Up next,
One
Got
question,
information.
I'm scared to ask it. Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
How long y'all been broke up? Yesterday.
40
No.
minutes. What time this case
What
start?
time? You driven up on the porch and you took out the windows and you thought he was gonna come back and say, hey babe, what's up?
I was trying to get some of my stuff.
Why were you yelling his name while you did it? Did y'all go back to his place?
I tried to get out the car. He tried to pull me in the car. I'm like, So his phone fell and he ended up just speeding off with my car. So he drives to his house. Lights is off, doors is locked. I don't have no keys. I'm like, okay, I know he's gonna put my key in my car. Everything will be okay. No, my doors was locked. I just couldn't get my car. So like a day or two later, he hit me up and was like, I apologize. I'm like, yeah, no, we can't come back from this. I get to his house. I look in the driveway. I didn't even know my car was on all 4 flats. Like flat. Like you're not supposed to even ride on the rim type flat. But I had to, because I had to get to the tire shop.
Okay. All 4 tires were flat?
All 4 tires was flat.
And why were they flat?
He said because he was mad.
So you slashed her tires?
He said because he was mad. I'm like, but why you slash your tires? That's the car that.
Okay.
What happened too fast? She didn't, that whole situation, yeah, that's my bad.
You slashed her tires?
Yeah,
And that was your only car you had between you two?
yeah.
That wasn't smart.
It wasn't, because it was expensive. Almost $500.
And you are suing Mr. Polite, correct?
Yes.
And you are suing him for how much? $480.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have a receipt for any of these items?
No, I don't have no receipt.
No receipts.
No. But
So I'm just supposed to just believe you.
Well, he knows that I paid that much money.
I don't know that.
I don't know that. Okay, we got that information.
I got
One
that
question,
information.
I'm scared to ask it. Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
How long y'all been broke up? Yesterday.
40
No.
minutes. What time this case
What
start?
time?
Well, it's been a couple months.
Yeah,
Couple months?
This
Have
the
you
longest.
seen each other in this last 2 months?
No, not really.
So this is the first time I know y'all
This the longest
actually
we've been-
talked and interacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all still like each other?
That's my baby, man, but
Kinda.
So y'all want to get back together?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait.
He's like, that's my baby, but I don't want it.
Wait, yeah.
So, Mr. Cutler, I think we got to decide about these tires. Do you have enough information for us to deliberate?
I think I do.
All right, Tashi, we'll show our litigants out. Where you find these people? Where you get them?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know that I really needed to deliberate. I just want to talk about them while they weren't here.
Exactly. Okay, business at hand as I wipe it away these tears. She ain't got nothing.
No
She
receipts?
ain't got no receipts.
No pictures?
Not
no
a picture
nothing.
of a tire, nothing.
Look, I mean, that's the part that got me. It's not like he went over to her place,
And tore
slashed her
car,
tires,
and
now
got in his car and went home.
No,
I'm going to tell your car and my
No.
car.
I'm gonna put you out your car, drive to my house, and then I'm
then
gonna
tear
slash the
up our
tires,
car.
so I can't go anywhere either.
Yeah, that's love.
You know, in a weird kind of way, they deserve each other.
They do. I think we should do the world a favor and put them back together.
So they can't be with anybody else.
Nobody else. Nobody needs this but them.
Judge Dana and I have had a chance to deliberate, and
Giggle.
you know, there's some days that we don't really like the things we have to do as judges. Today's not one of those days, because y'all are crazy. Y'all.
I know that y'all came here about your tires, but we actually thought about ordering y'all to get back together so nobody else has to fool with y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what in the world y'all got going on in this relationship. I've heard of relationships, I've heard of situationships, I've heard of friends, entanglements.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, I don't know what in
Enemies
the
with
world y'all
benefits.
got going on. You're shaking your head, but both of y'all just smiling at each other. You can't live with each other, can't live without each other. Good grief. So yeah, y'all really do need to be together. Y'all just need to figure it out somehow.
Don't do that. Don't
do that?
No. Just rule on the tires, love.
Just rule on the tires?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because
But y'all ought to think about it. I'm just saying. Just saying.
All right, so as it relates to the tires, you claim he slashed your 4 tires. He readily admits it for some odd and strange reason, but you don't have any evidence in terms of the value of the tires. We don't know if, it costs, $1 or $100 or $1,000 to replace tires. You don't have any evidence. We don't have any proof that the tires were slashed. We just have your oral testimony, and we need more than that if we're going to make somebody pay money to you. And so because of that reason, we are going to rule against you and find in favor of Mr. Polite on your claim. So that's going to be the determination of this court. As for your relationship, all I can say is good luck and Godspeed. So that's our determination. This court is adjourned.
I wasn't happy with the judge's decision because I didn't get my money. And he admitted that he messed my tires up.
I mean, of course I was. Like, who doesn't want to? I don't want to spend no more money.
I don't know if we are.
I don't know.
It's been a long time since we've been together.
Yeah, I don't know if we are. Maybe, maybe not. See what the wind takes.
Today on Cutlers Court.
Mr. Cuevas, you've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
He's dancing on other girls. He was, holding her. He was rubbing her hair.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
First, I want to explain myself, Your Honor. Honestly, there's been a lack of sex in our relationship.
Okay, why have you shut a brother down?
Well, honestly, I don't know what he's been doing with that thing.
The polygraph results will determine if he is lying. This is Cutlers Court. Aaliyah Smith says life as a club promoter's girlfriend is a losing game, and she's tired of competing with other women. If the polygraph test results prove he's cheating, she's calling it quits for good. Jose Cuevas says despite all efforts to ease his girlfriend's worries, she still doesn't trust him. Their intimacy is suffering as a result, and he wants the judge's help to save their relationship.
Your Honor, this is case number 1090, Smith versus Cuevas.
Thank you, Tashi. Mr. Cuevas, you are the man with all the charm. Charming everybody.
That's what they say.
everybody except Miss Smith. She is not feeling your charm right now.
Oh, man.
And Miss Smith, you brought this case. Tell us why.
So I'm here today to find out the truth about Jose. I've been with him for 3 years, and I just have some suspicions that he's cheating and that he is taking his profession a little bit too far and using it to talk to other people.
I'm imagining that's not a language barrier when you called him Jose. You knew exactly what you were saying, right?
Yes, I had to put an emphasis on that because, I mean, to be honest, he does a lot of things that do actually, prove that. That's how I feel. For example,
He's living up to his name, is what I'm hearing.
he's living up to his name.
Okay.
There was this one time, we went to brunch, we were having a great time, everything was well. He's a ball of fun. He is a great person. We do go out, we have fun. But then sometimes the moments get ruined because I come out of the bathroom and he's getting this girl's number, he's flirting, he's cheesing in her face.
So are you watching this from the bathroom door? You're like, what is he doing?
No, I'm literally walking back over to the table and just that quick, he's made some new friends.
Okay, tell me about this.
Well, I am Jose Rose, not Jose as they say. And I provide premium hospitality in my job. So this is what Aaliyah sees, and she is welcome to my job. So
What do you do?
I'm a VIP host. I curate events and in the best establishments in New York. And I also have dinners that are luxurious.
So let's say Judge Dana and I wanted to engage your services. What would that look like?
Well, I would.
You throw a party for us or an event, or how would that work?
Yes, I'll reserve a spot for you at dinner, and then after we'll go to the club. There'll be a couple other clients with you, and that section will have a great time.
VIP service?
Yes.
Bottle service?
Yes, that's why they call me Jose Rose.
Ah.
Okay, all right.
All right, but does this premium service for certain clients involve more than that?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Wait a minute, but Miss Smith is going, So what do you think?
I think, a lot of it is premium service. He is a great person. He's a great host. He's great at what he does. But a lot of these girls or groupies or thoughts or clients that he, claims they're clients, I mean, I just feel like sometimes it's a lot more than that.
Ms. Smith, I mean, you've gone from thoughts to clients. I mean, that's a wide range. But given the line of work that he's in, he has to be personable. He has to be friendly. He has to be charming. I mean, that's part of it, right?
But sometimes it goes overboard. For example, there was this one particular incident. I did come out, try to support him, one of his events, but there was one particular young lady, she was just, kind of hanging on to him the whole night, and she was looking for him. She ended up getting belligerently drunk at the end of the night. He was, off doing work, dealing with other clients, and I tried to go ahead and help her, and she was just so rude and disrespectful to me. She said, "Do not touch me. I don't want you anywhere near me. I want Rose. I want Jose to come help me. Don't speak to me." She was just rude, and it was to the point, and I was wondering, this seems more than just the client, because once she just got belligerently drunk, she didn't even want, my help.
Like she knew who you were to him.
Yes, exactly.
So here's my thing. There's a client. There are people who are your clients that you're taking care of. And then it sounds like there's a whole group of folks that just kind of follow you. Is that an accurate description?
I do my job very well, and this is why they love me. But it's not like that at all. If they are my clients, it is work.
Okay, so Ms. Smith, so far I've heard he's friendly to women. I mean, it's part of his job. So, I mean, you gotta give me more than that. Do you have some other reason to think that something else is going on?
Definitely. For starters, he hides his phone a lot, which is alarming because he needs his phone a lot to communicate with these people, to do what he does. Instagram is his life. So when I'm around, for you to hide your phone, it's just a little odd. I've even asked him for his passcode, or just to see what he would say. He told me, you know, I was doing too much, you know, I was being goofy. I don't need to ask about that. So
why you hiding his phone?
Well, first of all, let me explain myself, Your Honor. Honestly, there's been a lack of sex in our relationship. And
wait, that's a hard term. We gotta talk about this phone
I know,
first.
but if someone's telling you not to have sex, what would you do? I mean, you're gonna look at your phone. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Wait, that's where you went?
No, not like that.
Not having sex, I guess I'll look at my phone. I mean,
like, I'm usually doing business on my phone, but.
No, okay, we'll get to the sex part, because I remember seeing that in the papers that you were like, there's nothing going on in the bedroom.
There is nothing.
But why won't you just let her see your phone? She's like, let me see what you're doing. The easiest way to absolve yourself is to say, here, it's nothing to see.
Sometimes she might see things in another perspective. And
so it may be things in your phone that would read wrong. Is that what you're saying?
If you're not reading it in my point of view.
So give me an example of what she might see in your phone that she might misinterpret. Somebody texting you saying what?
Last night was really amazing. Thank you for everything. And
okay. I see what
she might would be everything to her, you know what I mean? Like,
so she's like, what were you doing? What was amazing? Why did you work?
Because I had clients, we took them out, we had a nice time at the club, we did that, they enjoyed everything.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back to this bedroom issue. When was the last time you were intimate?
With her.
With her, yeah. To be clear.
Gotta be clear.
That part.
Well, I'm gonna say over a month ago.
Okay.
Okay, do you agree with that, Ms. Smith? It's been
more
more
than
than
a
a
little over
month?
than that, yeah. It's been a little more than a month.
Okay, how long has it been?
Probably 2.
Okay, why have you shut a brother down?
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know what he's been doing with that thing, you know? Even with my birthday, I get into the party, you know, I'm trying to have fun with my friends. He's dancing on other girls. So I'm just looking like, wait a minute. There has to be a little something more. And then when we left, he didn't leave with me that night. He stayed and he had to make sure his girls were good.
Up next.
He was holding her, he was rubbing her hair, he was pushing her hair back out of her face.
It's one thing to get somebody to their seat, get them some water. It's another to be coddling them and rubbing them. It's like, okay, that's too much.
Even with my birthday, I get into the party, he's dancing on other girls, and so I'm just looking like, wait a minute. There has to be a little something more.
I do my job very well, and this is why they love me.
He didn't leave with me that night.
But she said she was looking forward to her birthday, but you didn't come home.
Well, I do want to go home with her every night, but yes, I do have to close out my table, and I do have to end things right and make sure people get home safe. But as she is invited to all my events, I have to go through certain situations where she snaps on my clients, on females. One example is she arrived one day at an event I had. There was one client of mine who was a little too drunk. I was taking care of her, making sure she was okay. Aaliyah walked in and saw that situation in a whole nother sense. She thought that I was talking to the girl, cheating on her, and she started arguing with me and left. It was kind of embarrassing, but...
That happened, literally, that doesn't happen all the time. That doesn't happen a lot. If he's acting in a manner that's not professional and I see that, I know the difference between professionalism and not.
So what was the difference? I'm like, what did you see with this particular person that you hadn't seen?
Because it wasn't just him making sure that she was okay, hydrated, had water, and she was throwing up. He was, holding her, he was rubbing her hair, he was pushing her hair back out of her face.
So what you're seeing is a difference between, okay, are you okay? Can I get you anything? Are you all right? Okay, just sit down for a minute. The difference between that and, so are you doing all right? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Is that's
what you're talking about?
Exactly.
Okay, all
See
right.
how you on your wifey? That's how he was on her.
She couldn't walk. She could, if someone can't stand...
But here's the thing. What she's saying is one thing to get somebody to their seat, get them some water. It's another to be coddling them and rubbing them. It's like, okay, that's too much. When you all started dating, he was doing this, correct? This isn't like he started a new career. You met him
Yes.
at an event.
That's correct.
Okay, so what would he have to do where you would feel like he's in the real world? I mean, what does that look like when somebody just, their whole thing is creating a nightlife for people?
Yeah. I mean, we don't go on dates, like real planned out, thoughtful dates by him. He's not gonna say, oh, like I'm gonna bring you flowers, I'm gonna come pick you up. Let's get in, you know, you get in, I'm gonna let you out the door, we're gonna go on dates. It's always, oh, come to this event, come to my party, I'm doing this tonight, I'm at this new club, I'm lit, this, that, and the third. Like, that's what it is. So, Jose Rose.
Okay, he's out there playing, you need to go get a 9-to-5 job in an office. This is real life. I mean, people party. Party scene is huge, and apparently he's good at it. He's good at what he does, right?
I understand.
He's got the whole name.
And he's successful at what he does, right?
You're right. He is.
That's like, it'd be just like him being a professional athlete, and you say, well, you run around playing all day. You need to focus on real life. For the athlete, that is real life. That's every day, that's job. It brings you the money. That's what he's doing. You just don't like the job he has and what it involved with it, right?
True.
And so how long are you willing to be a promoter's girlfriend?
Up next.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
Exactly. I just need to get a little more reassurance about what's going on because I can't get through to him, you know?
He's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't go on dates, like real planned out, thoughtful dates by him. It's always, oh, come to this event, come to my party, I'm doing this tonight.
Okay, he's out there playing. This is real life. I mean, people party. Party scene is huge, and apparently he's good at it. You just don't like the job he has and what it involved with it, right?
True.
Ms. Smith, the trajectory at this point is he's doing this now. Next is managing the club. Next is owning the club. Next is owning a chain of clubs. I mean, that seems to be his path. And are you in for that long haul?
I am. I believe in him. I want a future with him. I really do. I believe in him. But like I said,
I want to marry her, Your Honor. So that's the final. Feel me?
Did
so
you
she
know
knows
that he wants to marry you?
Can't tell, but I mean, he says he does.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
Exactly. I just can't trust him right now. I just need to know a little more. You know, I just need to get a little more reassurance about what's going on because I can't get through to him. You know, sometimes when I do sit down and try to have these serious conversations with him, he's just, you know.
He's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so, you know, that's why I'm here today to just get a little more clarity.
I'm focused.
Because you have those concerns and because you want clarity, like, is this for me?
Mm-hmm.
We have engaged the services of a polygraph expert. And Mr. Cuevas, you've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
So at this time, we're gonna bring out polygraph expert John Yarbrough to give the results. Will you invite him in?
Good day, Your Honors.
Good day.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great.
Great.
You administered a polygraph examination of Mr. Cuevas, correct?
That is correct.
All right, you asked him a series of questions and he gave you answers to those questions.
Yes, he did, sir.
All right. You asked Mr. Cuevas.
Okay, he's just smiling at us. I don't know whether that's a nervous smile or like, let's do this.
Pretty confident.
You're confident. Okay, I like it.
Smile, okay.
All right. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since starting your relationship with Ms. Smith, have you ever lied about your whereabouts or activities? How did he answer that question?
He answered that question as no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
No deception.
You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? And let's clarify what sexual contact is. Sexual contact is not just intercourse, but it's any kind of affectionate touching, hugging, kissing, petting of a romantic nature, correct?
Exactly. That's the way we explained it during the exam.
All right. So how did he answer that question?
He answered that question with no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
Okay.
All right, so far smiles all around.
Yep.
But we've got one more question. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else?
That is correct.
What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
You've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
So at this time, we're gonna bring out polygraph expert John Yarbrough to give the results.
You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
But we've got one more question. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else?
That is correct.
What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
Innocent.
Okay.
Innocent.
Okay. So this is a man who knows how to party properly, apparently.
I still think you a hoe. I'm sorry.
You can't do
No
that. You
way.
can't do
Okay.
that, Ms. Smith. In Spanish, when you say I know, it is yo sé. So you need to stop calling him Jose and just say yo sé. I know you love me. I know you're being faithful. I know you're the person for
loves
me.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad this test could show how much I love her.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I would say you need to make a little effort. You really should take time to have a day or to a month, because I recognize the party scene doesn't stop. It's every day, all day.
Absolutely.
But you need to be conscientious about, babe, the first Wednesday of each month, that's yours. That can be our date to talk about bigger plans and those kinds of things. And I say this because when we had our kids and our careers, we had lunch every Wednesday. All our friends knew Wednesday lunch, we were not available. That's when we got together and we laughed and talked. We talked about the kids, but we were running so hard.
You had to carve out that time.
And so I think that's what she's asking from you, so that she can see and have that time where it's just you all. And sometimes it doesn't have to be all that. It's like, woo, this week it's been something else.
And I guarantee you, if you start doing that, I think y'all will start connecting in the way you really want to connect intimately, if you know what I mean.
I'm too embarrassed to even continue this conversation. So let's send them on their way. So that is the ruling of this court. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I definitely think the biggest piece of advice they gave was just letting us know to make more quality time for each other.
I think the best piece of advice that the judge gave me was to organize my relationship and actually point out dates and make them special for Aaliyah and be aware that she does have feelings.
Today on Cutler's Court.
You turn your chair to me now, I'm gonna turn my chair to you.
I'm gonna turn my chair back to you.
All right, so what time does this text come in from him?
As he builds that trust over time, he won't have to do that. Because she won't be like, oh.
Yes, she will.
You're not dating yourself, you dating me.
Can you talk to her about the type of message she needs to send?
Yeah, you can't send, where are you? When you coming home? You ain't called me yet.
Amen to that.
And I think that they need individual healing and health in order for them to have a thriving relationship.
We'll find out today, will she stay or will she go? This is Cutler's Court. Micaiah Grice is bringing her boyfriend of 1.5 years to court in a final attempt to salvage their relationship. She says he is emotionally stunted and wants the judge's help in deciding if she should stay or end it forever. Marcus Hayes says he has never met someone as controlling as Micaiah. He wants to work through their issues, but compromise and understanding on her part are needed.
Your Honor, today we have case 1028, Grice versus Haynes.
Miss Grice, you have brought your boyfriend of about 1.5 years to court, and you are asking us to see if this relationship can be salvaged. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, tell me why you even question the nature and strength of your relationship.
I question the nature and the strength of my relationship because Marcus has become very unemotional towards how I feel and a number of different things. He lacks a lot of empathy and he's just emotionally unavailable to me, and I'm just simply super tired of it. I'm tired of repeating myself over and over and over again. And at this point, I just want to know if he really wants to make this relationship work.
Okay, Can you share with the court examples of Mr. Haynes being emotionally unavailable to you?
So I can say that when I am, explaining certain things to him about how I feel, like if I say like, I don't like how you go out and, I try to communicate with you about certain things, about, your time management and what you say you're gonna do. And he's just like, well, I feel like, well, that's not what it is, or I don't look at it that way, so it is what it is. So we just gonna go with how I feel, and it's like neglect to my emotions because I'm telling you how I feel and you're telling me, well, it doesn't matter that much because you don't care about something.
Judge Dana and I have this running joke. She likes to watch football, and so do I. And so we have this running joke about one spouse, when it's 2 minutes left in the game and the game is tied and one team is driving down to score, the other spouse comes in and says, we need to talk about our relationship. That's probably not the best time to really introduce that topic. So is this...
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a reality for you?
Yes, that is. Oh, my God. Y'all just hit the nail. Can I see the gravel? Can I do it myself? Good Lord.
So this is a timing issue?
It has something to do with timing as well, but it also has something to do with just my lack of emotion. I don't see certain things, maybe some other people might see it, so I disregard a lot. I don't usually think certain things is that important when it comes to certain emotions to have, probably because of my upbringing or the way I was brought up when it comes to certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's just not emotional.
But it wasn't
awareness.
always like that.
That's
That's the problem. I moved in with him about 6 to 7 months into us dating.
Okay.
So within that time frame, you still getting to know each other. You still trying to learn each other's icks. But it was like, in the beginning of the relationship, the communication was immaculate. Like we could talk about anything. And then, once I moved in, it was just kind of like he started getting a little bit more distant. He started staying out longer. And it was just like, I'm staying with your family. Like, why are you leaving me in the house all the time by myself? Like, and that goes back to the time management thing. You tell me you're gonna be back at one time and then you're not coming back at that time. So that brings me to me not trusting you because what you doing?
Okay. So would you agree that after you all moved in, things changed a little bit?
I come from a certain household where I see my mother do everything by herself. So I say it to say in a sense of emotional and certain things that I seen my mother do, I didn't have to do, or put it like this, the stuff that I see my mother do, she never did the things that she does in the sense of, if a man says, I'm gonna be back later on, right? It's 8 o'clock. Around 1 o'clock, he decides to come home, or 2 o'clock, decides to come home.
That's
By
too late.
12 o'clock, she's already texting me, talking about what you doing.
Because what you doing?
Can you hold on?
No.
Hold on.
Okay, so let me
Dang.
throw something out here.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have seen everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I'm not taking anything from your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe. But what I'm saying is, I get it that your expectation is that, hey, I expect the person I'm with to be strong and be able to manage themselves.
Yeah.
And so I understand that.
And I feel like that's where her trust issues come in at, because say I do what I just had an example of when I say I'm out at a certain time and I stay going past a certain time. I feel like her trust issues from her past relationships make her feel like she got to ask what I got going on while I'm out, because it might be similar to what her ex did, but in my mind, I know I'm not doing nothing, so why do I have to check in all the time?
I mean, do you update her? Just
No.
as a common courtesy, not like you checking in,
I
you
feel
got to
like-
get permission, but just as a common courtesy.
Yes and
No,
no.
he
No,
doesn't.
mostly because I feel like we're not married yet. So I feel like certain things
So
that
marriage is the key to this?
I wouldn't say that, but I feel like it feels like I'm getting checked on by my mother more than my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a big thing with me. I feels like if my mother didn't do it and I used to come to her house all hours of the night, why do I have to do it?
I'm not your mom.
So let me see if I get two different answers to this question. Let's say you go out with the fellas, you leave about 5 in the evening, say you be back about 10.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not back by 10, at some point you get a text like, where are you? Is that
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Does that text come in at 10:01 or does it come in like at midnight?
It comes in at 10:01.
That's cap.
Okay.
It comes in
That's
at
a lie.
10:01.
No, it doesn't.
It might
Ms.
come in at
Bryce,
9:59.
hold on.
He's
I
crazy.
ain't
For
gonna
one,
lie.
he
Sometimes
don't even
it
know
what?
what he's talking about.
That's crazy.
He don't
Sometimes it
even
comes in
check
when?
the time. That's the
9:59.
problem.
9:59. Okay.
I might come in at 8:30. Hey, you need to be on your way home. Why?
Okay,
No,
all
I
right.
don't
So
say
hold
stuff
on,
like
hold
that.
on. All right, so that's your answer. Ms. Grice, what's your answer to that
No,
question?
that is a lie.
Does it come
Your
in at
Honor.
10:01 or come in
And
around
that I
midnight?
don't take that side because that
I'm
side
asking
is
you.
wrong.
This is your time.
I don't do that.
That's
You
crazy.
don't text at
Even-
all?
I feel like, no, I text.
What time
about,
does that
you know,
text come
if
in?
it's- if he
10:01
tell
or
me-
midnight?
Probably 11:30. 10:30.
All right,
see how-
all right.
you see how-
I feel like that's that.
Yeah.
Okay,
You feel me?
I appreciate you for that.
But it's like, if you tell me you're gonna be home at a certain time, by the time that certain time coming up, you know you're not gonna be at the house. So what's wrong with sending a text saying, all right, I'm gonna be out a little bit later, don't be mad, don't be this. You know how I am, you know how I overthink, you know my mind go to wondering. If you know these things, why not even just try? Even if you feel like that's not valid in your eyes and that's not what you're supposed to be doing, that's not what you wanna do, you're not dating yourself, you dating me.
Up next,
I don't care about if y'all go to here or there or this, that, and the third, but don't sit here and tell me one thing and do another.
How many spots can you go to? I only go to one club probably and stay till maybe 1, 2:30. And that's something also that I feel like that she wants to do more that I don't like to do and she always pressuring me to do is going to clubs.
The question is, are you going to stay or are you going to go?
I feel like her trust issues from her past relationships make her feel like she got to ask what I got going on while I'm out.
You know, my mind go to wondering, if you know these things, why not even just try? Even if you feel like that's not valid in your eyes and that's not what you're supposed to be doing, that's not what you want to do, you're not dating yourself, you dating me.
Judge Dana,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to turn my chair to you. You turn your chair to me, now I'm going to turn my chair to you.
I'm gonna turn my chair back to you.
All right. So what time does this text come in from him? Is it at 10:01? Is it at 10:30, 11, 11:30, midnight?
Okay, so I will say this, that the trust starts to build. So what he does is he's like, 9:45, I know I ain't gonna be there. I ain't even left the spot. Babe, I'm gonna be late. I'm not sure how late, I'm gonna follow up. But then as he builds that trust over time, he won't have to do that. He can, because she won't be like, oh.
Yeah, she will.
No, she won't, because you don't know because you've
I
never
think so.
done it.
I think so.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I am telling you.
Okay,
Correct.
Judge Dana.
Okay.
Can you talk to her about the type of message she needs to send?
Yeah, you
The
can't
type of
say,
message
where
she-
are you? When you coming home? You ain't called me yet. That's not gonna get you what you want. Am I right?
Amen to that.
Okay, so you can't write him at 10:30 and be like, where is you?
I feel like, why not even just have me as a priority? Like,
You are
I
a
feel like
priority.
you don't
You know that.
you don't
Hold on,
make
hold
me
on,
feel
hold on.
like that though.
Come on.
You
Hold on.
literally just said, I feel like I don't have to, I don't want to, we not married yet. That's not putting me at no priority.
But
I'm
here-
gonna do, like, that's not priority material. I put you at a priority. When I go out, I check in with you. I update you. I don't check in. I update you on what I'm doing, who I'm with, where we going next,
But why
how
is that?
drunk I am, why? Because
Why?
you're a priority, and I want you to
Saying,
know I
but why
respect
is
you
that?
as a man and being my man. That's why.
Right.
So that's what when you say you want to be treated like you're a priority, that's what being treated like a priority to you means, that he's letting you know
in the
his
communication
whereabouts?
level, yeah, not his whereabouts. I don't care about if y'all go to here or there or this, that, and the third, but don't sit here and tell me one thing and do another. I
So
don't like
give me
that.
an example of say one thing and do another.
He'll be like, oh, I'm just going to my friend's house and we gon' play the game and, we gon' kick it. Next thing you know, they riding all the way to the east side. Now they back on the south side. Now they coming back over this side. Now he going back over there to finish playing the game. Like,
And you expect him to tell you each
no,
of those
just
excursions?
just tell me we about to do stuff today. Don't tell me you're gonna do one thing and do another, because I don't like that. If I tell him I'm going to one club and I end up going to 3 in one night, he's gonna have a problem with that.
Will you?
Yeah.
You will have a problem with her going to 3 different clubs?
3 different clubs, yeah. If she only
Why?
told me one,
If I'm
I
riding
feel like,
around with
yeah.
my homegirls,
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
why?
Why? Yeah.
my reasoning is probably
Yes.
not what everybody else's reasoning in the world is.
And we
I
only
say-
want yours.
I say my reasoning for not going to so many spots in one night is because trouble follows you. Once you come from one spot, how many spots can you go to? I only go to one club probably and stay till maybe 1, 2:30. After that, it's time to go in the house. I'm not going to after-hour spots and da-da-da. And that's something also that I feel like that she wants to do more that I don't like to do, and she always pressuring me to do, is going to clubs or doing this and doing that when I don't want to go.
No.
When I've already been in certain limelights and know what is gonna happen at 2:30 at this club or this and that. If I tell you I don't want to go, then I don't want to go.
When
You
is the
shouldn't have
last
to
time
make
I
me
asked
feel
you to go
bad
to a club?
about not going.
When the last time I asked you to go to the club?
Can you talk to the judge, not me?
No, I'm talking to you because I want to know. When the
That's
last time I
crazy.
asked you to go to the club?
Like 3
when the
months
last time I really been to a club for real? Other than to that one little spot with my homegirl.
Up next,
She is still haunted by the ghosts of her relational past. And she's unfortunately holding her present partner hostage to past situations that she did not heal from yet. And the fact that you lack empathy is causing a problem.
Do you want this relationship to go forward?
You literally just said, I feel like I don't have to, I don't want to, we not married yet. That's not putting me at no priority. I put you at a priority. When I go out, I check in with you because you're a priority, and I want you to know I respect you as a man and being my man. That's why.
Right.
Ultimately, when you drill down to all of this, the question is, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Now, what is it going to take from him for you to stay in this relationship and keep it moving forward?
Work on his communication skills, work on his lack of empathy, and his insensitiveness. And if he don't want to do it or he feel like he not obligated to do it, then he don't got to do it. Just know I'm not going to be here.
All right, Mr. Haynes, you've heard the conditions for continuing this relationship. How do you feel about that?
It just takes time. Like, the Statue of Liberty wasn't built in one day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she rushes certain things because she's able to do certain things that I can't. She feels like I'm supposed to be at the same level when it comes to communication. Just because she communicate every 10 minutes on where she at or how drunk she is or what she doing, don't mean I'm about to.
But the thing is, you don't even try.
Hold on, don't regress. We're making progress. I think we've heard from both of you. We got a good idea of what's going on with you two. So at this time, the court will call Mr. Hassani Pettiford, who is an infidelity recovery specialist, but also works on getting couples together and keeping them together. Tasha, would you escort our expert in, please? Mr. Pettiford, how are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Now, you conducted a compatibility test with Ms. Grice and Mr. Haynes, correct?
I did.
All right. Before we get to that, tell us a little bit about your credentials.
Okay. Well, my name is Hassani Pettiford. My wife and I have a private practice called Couples Academy. We're infidelity recovery specialists, and we also specialize in personality pairing, where we assess a person's individual wiring and how it shows up in a relationship to see if they're a good fit.
And you had an opportunity to do that assessment with Ms. Grice and Mr. Haynes.
I did. I
Right.
did.
What are the results of your assessment?
With this test, it really assesses your level of health from very healthy to average to unhealthy to destructive. And interestingly, both of them are showing up as unhealthy, but for different reasons. So as for her, her past has been brought into this relationship, which has caused a challenge. I mean, at the end of the day, she is still haunted by the ghosts of her relational past. And she's unfortunately holding her present partner hostage to past situations that she did not heal from yet. Now, that's what she brings in. But he doesn't help because there's a number of issues that he contributes as well. We've heard again and again and again empathy. And the fact that you lack empathy is causing a problem because empathy allows you to see through another person's eyes, to hear with another person's ears, and to feel with another person's heart. And she wants to be heard, she wants to be understood, and she feels like there's no connection, there's no understanding of where she's at and what she has a need for. So prioritizing her concerns in this relationship is important. I understand he said, well, we're not married yet, but who you are before you say I do is a great indication of who you're gonna be after I do.
All right, we're going to dinner because you just said I was right. I love it. Is there anything else that we need to know from your assessment?
I think in this case, I think it would be good for them to take a pause and to really work on becoming healthier. Unhealthy people can't do healthy things. When you become healthier, you do healthy things. And I think that they need individual healing and health in order for them to have a thriving relationship.
Amazing.
I heard a lot in what our expert said. Judge Cutler only heard that she was right. But at the end of the day, Ms. Grice is who she is. For good, for bad, for better, for worse, she is who she is. She can improve on who she is, but her core personality and her life experiences have made her who she is. And that's neither good nor bad, it just is. The same thing with Mr. Haynes. He is who he is. So the question is, with improvements, with him trying to meet you somewhere in the middle, and you trying to meet him somewhere in the middle, and we talked about those things, do you want this relationship to go forward?
It's going forward.
It's going forward?
If we put in the work that we need to put in, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Haynes, do you agree with her assessment?
I do.
All right.
I definitely do.
And you're willing to put in the work?
I'm definitely willing to put in the work. I'm not
And
going
Ms.
to
Grice, you're willing to put in the work?
I would definitely put in the work. Just
You got to give
based
more
off
than
of-
lip service. It's actually, you got to put in the work.
Exactly.
You know, you've got to recognize him for who he is and meet him, and you got to recognize her for who she is and meet her.
All right.
However, we think to help you get there, we are going to order couples counseling for the both of you. We think you're a really cute couple, so I'm glad to know you're willing to put in the work, and I'm looking forward to a bright future for
Thank
you.
I appreciate it.
It is so ordered.
I decided to stay with my boyfriend because we got a nice bond. We have history together. We've been through a lot, and I feel like we're both learning and we're both trying to do better as individuals, and it just takes time. So I'm willing to do the work as long as he's willing to do the work.
I'm definitely gonna try to be more emotionally available when it comes to certain things. Like I said, I can't just do it tomorrow, and I probably can't do it 3 months from now, but every day counts, so I'm gonna try my best.